It's that time of year. 2023 has quickly come to a close, and I chose to do something a little different for the last video of the year. I decided to just talk about my favorite scents throughout the year, the best of the best in my opinion. Sort of the same as Kind of Awards, just without any categories. Hey, what's up? I'm Rekeema. Welcome to Detailed Dream, where the primary focus is to expose you to the expansive world of luxury goods for yourself and your home. I want to thank you all for being here, for being a crucial element to the Detailed Dream channel. The year may have come to a close, but the journey of this channel is far from over. Detailed Dream has come a very long way thanks to the incredible support from all of you. And my plan is to continue to be a valuable resource in the world of luxury goods for yourself and your home. Now, let's get into what I consider to be the best of the best throughout the year. I believe I have about 20 different scents, so sit back, relax, let's talk home fragrance. These are also in no particular order, as it would be extremely difficult ranking them. Okay, this first candle is what I consider to be a masterpiece of a candle and sculpture, and that's the Reesfield's collaboration with Craig Jones, the first whiskey distillery in New York since the 1930s. I personally think this is one of the best looking vessels I've ever seen. Reesfield's has amazing craftsmanship to begin with, but it took it a step further. The Art Deco lines, the heft of the weight from the concrete vessel, the shape of it, this is what gets me very excited about taking home fragrance to the next level. It comes in this wooden box, but this candle has never seen the inside of it since I got it. It sits out in my living room where I can see it. I wish I would put this in a closet somewhere. The disrespect. I still haven't burned this though. It's something I'm still building up the courage for. But the scent on cold, it reminds me much of Reesfield's scent DNA. It's soft, warm, cozy, also a little sweet with notes of heliotrope, orange flower, cashmere woods, and a subtle hint of booziness. So happy and fortunate I was able to pick this up and add it to the collection. Next up we have Heart of the Matter, the recent collaboration between Sir Candleman and one of my favorites, LAFCO. Sir Candleman has been on a roll in 2023. First, it was his book release, Let It Burn, followed by this amazing collaboration with LAFCO. I love to see the success. Heart of the Matter is the best vanilla focus candle I've smelled. I've said that from the moment I put my nose to it. And I'm not just saying that because I'm close to both collaborators. I'm not even the biggest fan of vanilla scents because finding a good one that doesn't smell artificially strong is difficult. But this scent, it's natural, it's warm, and the vanilla, it doesn't hit you in the face with strength. It's such a very well done vanilla focus scent. I mean, it took them a very long time to create this scent. One of the many things I learned from John, the founder of LAFCO, is that working with a natural vanilla is very difficult. It eventually wants to turn the wax yellow, so finding a way to make this candle perfect took quite a while. It's very warm and sweet with plum, pepper, labdanum, Tahitian vanilla, patchouli, guaiac. Job well done from the vessel to the scent. I hope this is eventually made into the 15.5 ounce size. I need that. A quick honorable mention from LAFCO that I've fallen in love with is the Labdanum Absolute Candle. Labdanum is a complex resin for me. It's deep, it's rich, it's a bit sweet as well. It's a note that can take on many different forms inside of a scent, and that's what I love about this particular candle. The labdanum is prominent in this, so I get to learn more about it as the candle burns. At times, it's warm and sweet, and other times it's woody and earthy. It's definitely a scent note that I need to explore more of because I'm really impressed with it. And just take a look at this glass vessel. In some way, this vessel is a visual representation of the scent itself. Strikingly complex, but very warm. Labdanum Absolute is one of my all-time favorite LAFCO scents, and I love that John talked me into buying it. One other thing from LAFCO I've been using quite a bit is their room spray, or room mist as LAFCO calls it. I have to quickly mention this because it's one of the best room sprays I've used. They don't have too many scent choices for the room sprays, but the vibrant clean aroma of the chamomile lavender scent has taken over all of my linens and sofa. This smells like a delicious chamomile tea with some lavender. I use this daily. I believe this is my second one. The thing with LAFCO room sprays is that they use this odor removing technology that's supposed to directly target odor molecules. I would say this works, and it works well. And just a few light mists, just a few. You don't want to be heavy-handed with this if you want the scent contained to a certain part of the space. Just a few light mists on the linens, the sofa, the air is all that's needed, and the scent will linger for hours, going into the next day even. Just thought I should mention this because it's something that I use quite a bit. I've had the pleasure of experiencing many Harlem candle co scents, and I honestly haven't come across one I did not like. Of course, I like some over others, but for the most part, this candle house has mastered their voice, their DNA, their brand aesthetic in the candle world. They also now have a few perfumes that I'm looking forward to trying, so they're stepping into that realm as well. As far as the candles, when they brought back their discontinued brownstone scent for the last time, I don't think I've ever clicked buy so fast in my life. It was a blind buy, but if it's Harlem Candle Co., then I knew my chances of me not liking this was slim. And I was right. When I got this candle in, the scent made me do one of those deep sniffs with the eyes closed while shaking my head. Such a beautiful, rich scent. Brownstone is the essence of clean cardamom and sandalwood. This is a very strong cardamom scent that I absolutely love. This candle was made to celebrate the iconic brownstones in Harlem, and I will not be burning this often due to the fact that it will never be made again. I've only burned it twice, and those burns were exceptionally good. It's vibrant, aromatic, masculine, clean. I'm so happy I got the chance to pick this up. If you have the brownstone scent, let me know your thoughts on it. Trudon has been on a roll this year with some quite prominent releases. Honorable mention to their holiday collection I just talked about. But earlier this year was the release of 3 extremely well-made scents in a collaboration with Machide Singh, a tea master. This collection is titled The Journey of Water and was made to celebrate the world of tea. If you haven't seen that conversation yet, I will have it linked below. But the candles in this collection, it takes you through the 3 different stages of water with scents that strongly depicts each stage, from water in its vapor stage to water mixing with the earth. And the most noteworthy scent I've experienced this year from Trudon is from this collection, the L'Esprit de l'eau scent. This is the state where water remains between its vapor and liquid state. This scent is the essence of mineral accords. L'Esprit de l'eau was made to illustrate high perspective and purity. Mineral accords that resembles pure water gliding over mountain rocks. I really enjoy the jasmine notes that's in the heart of this. This scent is a soft floral with mineral woody accords. It has depth, it has complexity that makes this a standout scent for me. And the craftsmanship of the vessel and packaging was well thought out. The notable abstract design throughout the collection and on the Trudon crest is chef's kiss. Every detail was taken into consideration with this collaboration, the type of detail I look for. Honorable mention from Trudon is the soft floral fruity scent of Tuileries, one of the best rose-focused scents I've come across so far. If you haven't seen the conversation on the scent, I'll have a link below as well. But this particular candle was made as an homage to the rose, which was Marie Antoinette's favorite flower. If you're into rose scents, this is a definite must-have for the collection. It's very floral focused, as you would assume with rose, but there are fruity touches as well, of pinkberry, blackcurrant, raspberry. Those deep fruity notes enhances the vibrancy of the scent that much more. This isn't a powdery scent, but it does have a strong rose aroma with some warm sweetness to it. And you can't help but notice this beautiful pink hue on the frosted glass vessel. This is another candle release from Trudon that has great detail from the scent to the vessel to the packaging. I cannot wait to see what Trudon has in store for 2024. I will be first in line to see. Earlier this year, I picked up my first Asta de Velat candle, and the only thing I'm upset about is that it took me so long to finally buy one. This candle house is seriously impressive. Everything from the vintage feeling brand identity to the vast array of incredible home products is definitely top tier. The scent I picked up is the powdery cloud of Rue Saint-Honoré. This is another floral focused scent that will flood the space with the aroma of rose and jasmine. It also has warm notes of leather, amber, and musk that adds depth to the scent, but overall, this is an elevated powdery cloud of florals that I've been enjoying the burn from. As you can see, I've been thoroughly enjoying this scent, and if you're looking for these candles in person, you can find them at the Scent Bar on Beverly or at the French store in Calabasas, which has the largest Asta de Velat collection. I will definitely be picking up more throughout the new year. I also want to try their incense and hand soap. There's just a lot I have to try and tell you about. The maker has some pretty impressive scents as well, which turned out to be some of my favorite burns this year. The aesthetic of the hotel alone is impressive and sets the tone for what you can expect from their perfumes and candles. The best scent of theirs I've experienced this year is the robust woody fig scent of the Rider candle. And when I say robust, this has an extremely strong sandalwood note with a strong fig note, an aromatic, stimulating scent for sure. The fig note in this isn't sweet. It provides more of a warm, earthy essence to go along with the sandalwood. I burn this when I want a very strong woody scent for the cool evening hours, with a nice breeze coming from an open window. And when I say open window, I make sure the candle isn't in the way of any draft. Gotta keep the burns clean and even. The aesthetic seen throughout the Maker Hotel is also carried over into the candles. This vintage glass vessel that models after their lighting fixtures is a very nice touch, along with the packaging. I love these vintage touches that has the same feel as the hotel. The Maker is such an impressive brand that I've thoroughly enjoyed throughout the year. One candle that completely took me by surprise this year is the CC scent from Home Court. I cannot get enough of this scent. I am always recommending this to people. It's also a safe blind buy as well, as I think most will enjoy a timeless scent like this. That clean aromatic cardamom, cinnamon, patchouli oil, and vetiver oil is so good in this. It's warm, it's grounding, earthy, it has depth. The burn is incredible, addicting, and memorable. It's also Courtney Cox's signature, and compared to the other scent offerings, this one stands out among them. In a good way, of course. I know some of you picked this up and loved it as well, which is amazing to know. Home Court is also one of the most sustainable brands, which I prioritize. A burning candle is still a burning candle in a space. Unless using a candle warmer, there will be a flame, a bit of smoke, maybe a little soot. But if I can get something that burns as clean as possible with clean ingredients, I'm going to take it. Since we're on the subject of sustainability, PF Candle Co. is one of the best to do it, and every one of their new releases is a must for me. They had a few new releases this year, but the one that's most notable for me was the release of Wild Herb Tonic. I've been talking about this scent non-stop on the channel ever since it was released. An aromatic herbaceous scent that I cannot get enough of. Lemon balm, orange rind, eucalyptus, thyme, lavender. Talk about vibrant. It also has this grounding essence to it as well that makes the burns even more polarizing. This has quickly become my favorite scent from PF. I even have the Wild Herb Tonic incense that I enjoy some mornings. It provides pretty much the same feeling as the candle, just a little more warmth you typically get with incense. Honorable mention from PF I can't forget to mention is Enoki Cedar from their Alchemy collection, which is a recent release. There are 3 other scents in this collection that are just as noteworthy, but the focus for the Alchemy collection is to provide an uplifting mood and well-being inspired by the effects of nature, and Enoki Cedar is the grounding scent in the collection. This scent provides a very good earthy warmth to the space that I really enjoy. I would describe this scent as woody, grounding, and earthy. Petitgrain, Enoki mushroom, rich earth, sandalwood are very prominent. There is also some aromatic touches as well from lemon leaf, lavender, and rosemary. The aromatic notes aren't extremely noticeable, but they're there to add a vibrant touch to a deep, earthy scent. This is an incredible creation from PF. Some of you told me how much you love this scent, and I could not agree more. I love seeing the success and elevation of this candle house. Okay, if you spent enough time on the channel, then you're probably tired of me talking about this scent, but I can't help it because it's been extremely good to me. That's none other than the Sweet Orange and Moroccan Spice scent from 228 Grant Street. Such a fragrant scent filled with deep warmth. The orange is very prominent by adding a sweet citrus touch, but the warm spices of clove, coriander, nutmeg, and allspice are the notes that make the scent. It's well-rounded, strong, and memorable, and you can't forget the appealing look of the apothecary glass jar. It's very unique, that's on brand with 228 Grant Street. They recently sent me a message saying one of you attended their candle making class and mentioned the channel. Just thinking about it still makes me smile. I don't know who it was, but thank you so much for your support. Okay, this year I was able to purchase quite a few DS and Durga candles. I now have majority of their candles, and there are some that are better than others. One of my favorite purchases this year from DS was the gorgeous scent of Pacific Mythic. It's an LA exclusive. Just by chance, I walked into the DS and Durga store in Venice on opening day and was able to pick this up. Think of the brightest, sunniest day in Los Angeles and put that into a candle. Pacific Mythic has a beautiful, bright floral scent of jasmine, lily, and magnolia. Very floral focused. It also smells as if there are some marine accords as well that makes the scent smell like wet flowers at times. And the blue tint to the traditional DS vessel is a nice touch to make the scent feel like an exclusive. I don't believe this scent is still available, so I don't burn it often. The last time was a few months ago, so around spring is when I'll probably reach for it again. If you were able to pick this up in LA, let me know your thoughts on it. Honorable mention from DS is the unique scent of Big Sur After Rain. This is a staple in the collection and a favorite by so many of you. Rainwater, eucalyptus, wetwood, I would say this is more of a complex scent. To my nose. This is a very woody scent with some marine accords that really make it smell like wetwood with some fresh green elements. Think of driving along the redwoods of Big Sur during early morning hours. So there's some fog and maybe a little mist from a light rain hitting the trees, so you get that airy, fresh sensation of purity. The smell of fresh air and wet wood from the trees. DS perfectly depicted that exact moment inside of Big Sur after rain. I love the uniqueness of DS and Urga. There is really no one else making these types of scents. It isn't everyone's cup of tea, but if you're looking for something different, then DS is something to look into. And Big Sur After Rain is definitely one of my favorite scents for the year. The next item isn't a candle per se, but it's for candles. This beautiful candle warmer I received as a gift is one of my favorite tools to use for the collection. It looks incredible in almost any space. It is real wood that could theoretically be stained or painted to fit in even more with a certain decor style for my DIYers. While it isn't height adjustable, it does fit most standard size candles, and it has the best feature of warmers by setting a time limit depending on the light intensity. To be honest, most warmers they perform the same. The only thing that sets them apart from others is the design of them. Still on a hunt for the Infraluna from Byredo. I really hope someone puts it on eBay soon. Picking up a Loewe candle was on my wish list and was finally able to pick one up this year, and it did not disappoint as expected. The scent I picked up was the oregano candle, which is an extremely polarizing herbaceous scent. It has the strong, soothing essence of oregano, but like I said before, I feel as if there could be something more in this, like mint or eucalyptus. But overall, this Loewe candle was everything I was hoping for. Strong, aromatic, and natural smelling. The only thing I dislike about it is the size compared to the price, but it's something I can look past for a well-crafted scent. And the vessels from Loewe are incredible looking pieces that I wouldn't mind keeping once the candle is finished. Once I'm done with this, I may be looking to upgrade to the medium size. We'll see. Experiencing a burn from a Fornasetti candle will always be memorable. This year, I was fortunate enough to add one of their new scents to the collection, thanks to the team at Twisted Lily. Receiving the Sepoy candle from the Fafala Balasura collection was a highlight of the year. The scent is Giardino Segreto, which is a very warm, sweet scent with an incredible depth. It does carry just a bit of green vegetation with the top notes of tomato leaves, rhubarb, blackcurrant, and black raspberry, but warms up considerably with petitgrain, myrrh, sandalwood, and agarwood. One of the more complex scents in the collection, but when I do burn this, it reminds me of the sheer quality Fornasetti candles has. And the vessels alone are timeless pieces of art. There's no mistaking a Fornasetti candle when you see it and smell it. I see they added new vessels to the lineup as well, and they look so nice. Definitely right up my alley. And Fornasetti is also stepping into the perfume world as well. I'm really excited and looking forward to trying those. It's going to be a great year. I can feel it. The Muse candle from Nomad Away was a scent I was stuck on for a very long time from this candle house. That's until I received the Wild scent, a rich, handsome scent that smells like the best black tie suit you'll ever wear. It's an oud-focused scent, which should give you an idea of how the scent will smell. But it isn't this overwhelming scent of oud. It has prominent notes of whiskey, olibanum, leather, clove, patchouli, the makings for a handsome, dark, masculine scent. Even though the whiskey is on top, it really isn't that noticeable. I think if this was an extra boozy scent, it would have taken away from the overall feel this has, and taken it into a completely different direction, scent-wise. If you have dark furniture, like a black leather couch, or dark decor in a dim lit space, why don't you have this scent? There are a few other scents from Nomad Away that are just as good as this Wild scent. Video on the entire collection dropping very soon. I cannot wait to tell you about them. Last but not least, we cannot end this conversation without Curio Noir being in it. Exceptional brand when it comes to their identity and their home fragrances, of course. This year, I picked up the Diaphanous scent, which did not disappoint in typical Curio Noir fashion. The Diaphanous candle is inspired by the bewildering moment of clarity, the clear freshness of mind with grounding calm and wisdom. This is one of the best jasmine-focused scents I have in the collection. The jasmine is soft and elegant paired with sweet citrusy mandarin. There is also a little warmth as well with cayenne pepper and amber. Overall, very much an elegant jasmine scent with a sweet touch to it. And I love the handmade quality of their vessels. Each scent has a different unique color. I cannot wait to get more Curio Noir candles in the collection. I also want to experience some of their perfumes as well. I am hoping Curie Noir products will be readily available in the States one day because this brand is truly exceptional and worth every penny in my opinion. Let me know some of your favorite scents of the year in the comments, and is there anything that you're looking forward to trying in the new year? And as always, thank you for being on this journey with me. I am looking forward to another amazing year with all of you.